sorry to bother you, more like sorry to waste an hour of your life. Well, over an hour. God, this movie's fucking stupid. It's like, I think the guy had an idea for a script, snorted some coke, I snorted like 3 or 4 lines of coke, that said, you know what, man, fuck it, I'm gonna change this. And then CNN got turned on or something, or one of the other news sources for their leftist thing turned on. And, dude, I'm gonna add in some racism, man. It's like, it's not overly bad. It's like, this would be like a modern day Song of the South. You know, you can read into it, you'll see it. Or like the Transformers 2. But if you have to go into the spoiler territory, because it's the only way to make people not watch this film. Like, originally I was going to say, hey, the marketing tried to make this film seem racist to use it to sell it. But the actual line about use your white voice is about speaking confidently. Cash has a lot of white employees that are with him. See, I even took a screenshot. But none of them are power callers, the people that get to get paid more and go up to the higher levels of the building and all that. It's a line that's supposed to be a joke that should have been left out of the trailer, because that's where a lot of the controversy for the film came from. Because they also try to add in stuff like him and his friend argue about, you can't decide what's black and what's white, because they're talking about pasta and how people make it. And the reason why he gets so advanced is because he speaks, well, A, he speaks confidently, and then he also doesn't really stick to the script. He tries to use things. Because for some reason he gets like sucked into the phone and just to see what people are also see what other people are seeing. But then you got to scratch that, because 39 minutes into the movie, and when he gets to the power caller area, the Jordan Peele guy, white voices only. So that isn't the thing, and that's the only reason why he became a power caller apparently. Even though the guy that told him, Danny Glover. Lethal Weapon fame, obviously, and Operation Dumbo Drop, and other films from the 80s. But, that's beside the point. Even though he told him to, he's not a power caller, so I don't understand that. And if it's because of your voice, how come his fellow co-workers, like, this guy should be a power caller. Okay. This guy should be one, he should be one, she should be one. And there are more people, that's just the one scene I took because he was talking.
Alright, bro.
But none of them are. So, I call bullshit. Well, should say horse shit, ha ha ha, because we go into the real, extremely fucked up thing, which destroys the movie completely. Until this part, I was thinking, okay, it's a fine film. I was going to give it a B overall, including the racism stuff. But after this garbage, do not waste your time. If you watch this film, I feel sorry for you. You're only watching it because you want to see, I don't know. I guess you just want to see people that look like you on a screen, but watch Black Klansman. That movie's 1 million times better than this one. This movie's garbage. Or turn on BET Network, or Bounce. That's the other one I found yesterday because they were showing Lethal Weapon 3. In a couple years, once the social stuff is gone, this movie will be seen for what it really is. Horse shit. And usually I say bullshit, but I'll be telling why I say horse in a couple of seconds. This film is only getting praise because it's like Black Panther. Just another Marvel film. They're all fine. They're all like B's, but since what's it about and who's there, oh, it's so much better. But in reality, it's just another Marvel film. It's like Captain America, Thor, Doctor Strange, any of the main movies about the people. Black Panther falls upon the same sword, spear, whatever you want to say. like those. It's the same movie. It's just a basic movie. Good guy die, bad guy dies. Good guy survives. You can tell what's going to happen by page and age 5. That's every Marvel film. So to get to the horseshit crazy thing about this film, I mean, this movie could have been something more. It could have been at least a movie about, breaking the glass ceiling and all that, about how, getting advanced, even know what you were born as. But then it turns batshit crazy when he gets invited to the party, which is after the 39-minute mark. That's why the movie started becoming a piece of shit. And he tries to go to the bathroom. He wants to go to the bathroom, but then he ends up finding out that the company that he's shilling for is turning people into horse people. Like a horse-human hybrid thing, so they can become workhorses. Ha. And they and they break the horse people out, and it's really fucking stupid. Like, don't pardon the language. That's the only way to describe it. Fucking stupid. A good thing I can say about the movie, excuse me, it's in the trailer, but when him and his friend are arguing and it's not like cursing each other out or anything, they're just complimenting each other. That's funny. I made this note beforehand when I was going to actually cut this movie to make a better version of it. I was going to cut out the elevator scene about telling him, like, don't masturbate or have sex and all that kind of stuff. That's just fucking stupid. His girlfriend's art show is dumb as hell. Having cell phones thrown at her with buckets of blood thrown at her because cell phone parts come from the Congo when cell phones are made in China. The Congo's in Africa, China's in Asia. 2 separate continents. But during her stupid show, she puts on a quote-unquote white voice just like he does. Obviously hers is the females. But she gets angry at him for doing that because he slips into it because he's used to doing it at work. But yet she's doing it. But I think she's supposed to be a parody of the extreme leftist people, so that's probably because they can't do anything of having some kind of hypocrisy. It's like Jimmy Kimmel bitched about the girl saying how it's okay if a white person wants to dress up as a black character as long as it's a fake person, like not a real person. And then he made fun of her for all night long, and then a couple years back he dressed up as a black basketball player. Full blackface and everything. Hypocrisy. It's on both sides, but it's only on the extreme people's side. It's not like the people who are just kind of on the left, kind of on the right. It's not anybody in the middle. Or truly in the middle, I should say. Another good thing is they satire the crappy rap that's popular nowadays, not like the older stuff where they actually rhymed and had poetry to it. It's just him saying the words, quote, nigga shit, unquote, over and over and over and over and over again for about a good 2 minutes. And when he was actually trying to rhyme, make a story like the older rap stuff was, no one cared about it. But when he started going, quote, nigger shit, unquote, they all started screaming, jumping up and down, and acting like morons. And at the end, because throughout the movie, there's only 3 TV shows, so I guess that's parodying TV because everything's always the same. They parody YouTube viral videos, viral fame, how the people usually don't, after the people get it, they usually don't want it. Reality shows, and then politics at the end when the guy who's actually the villain and turning people to horse people is running for, I think it's Congress, because I wasn't paying that much attention at the time. I was trying to focus on other things because the movie's fucking garbage. So I'm going to give the movie, just because the first 38 minutes is good, I'm going to give the movie a C-. Never watch this movie again. If someone gave it to me as a gift, I'd break the disc in half and throw it in the trash. Maybe keep the case. If I could use it for something else. Don't watch this movie. Just Believe people who are actually giving it negative reviews. Don't believe people who are giving it positive ones because of how great it is for social equality, because there's a black actor in it. There are plenty of good films out there with black people in it. As I said, watch Black Klansman, great movie. At least movie that came out this year. Because Kin was a horrible film. This is worse than Kin. Like, I know I said a C minus, but on my personal listing, this movie's going to be way at the bottom, because my listing is going to be like films I will watch again, not like not the critical side of my brain, but the movie watcher side of my brain. And then at the end of the movie, it turns out that he actually did snort the horse coke, because apparently that's how you turn into a horse person, is you snort some like bad cocaine. And he starts to turn into a horse person even though he starts getting his life back together. Yeah, they should. This movie should be buried. Or actually, this movie should be studied about what not to do. And why you shouldn't do drugs when you write. Don't watch this film. Have a good one. And sorry to bother you. Ha ha.